Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark and for tonight we are going to go with SRV and DT. Not sure if it's an actual acronym. I just made that up, the DT part. So this is from Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. The title of the song is The House is Rockin'.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
So this is from their live from Austin, Texas performance. I believe this is also the one that the show Austin City Limits in 1989. Let me know if isn't so, but yeah, it says here live from Austin, Texas. Austin City Limits performances in both 1983 and 1989. So for this one, I'm not really 100% sure if it's 83 or 89, so apologies for that. But this was recommended by Jack Scott. So Jack mentioned anything from Austin City Limits 1989. So Jack, what I did was I initially thought that the title of the song was anything. So I tried searching for the song anything, but it turns out you were pertaining to like any particular song. So I hope this suffices. Let me know if it doesn't. Put it in the comments and we'll give it another go. But before that, I'd like to extend my thanks as well. So Jack, thank you for this recommendation. Extending my thank you to all the viewers of this channel, both subscribe and unsubscribe. Thank you for liking, sharing, and watching our comments and the ads that go with it. Thank you for the kind words that you leave in the comment section, community section, and the messages that you send me. And to our dear members, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagpapakita ng Extra Lovings channel. I really appreciate the generosity, the blessings that you share. Sana bumalik din sa inyo tenfold yung mga blessings and na sinishare ninyo. Huwag sana kayo magsawa and sana dumami pa kayo. For those who are curious, what is the membership program? There's this, whenever you watch a video from our channel, there's this message coming up asking you to join, and when you click on that button, it actually opens information or gives you information rather than enrolling you, and then we'll confirm afterwards. Another way to access that information is by clicking on the link found in the description of this video. So I hope after going through them, you consider becoming members yourselves in the near future. Finally, there's this channel I'd like to promote. The name is Posh and Warm, and it's a channel that gives us a glimpse on the daily lives of our adorable fur babies, Posh and Helios. So please check it out. For now, we will give this song a go in 3, 2, 1.
Now, Stevie Ray Vaughan's final performance on Austin City Limits from October 1989.
Losing the blues, they're so high, they got nothing to lose. Take that all for years, it's not spreading the news. We got a room on the floor,
And that is the end of the song. So the video confirms it's from '89, and this is the final song for that particular playlist, or for that particular show. So it's very old school. You know, the host, I think, or the announcer. It reminds me of those old school commercials. Yeah. Have you, those commercials that starts with a question and then endorsing the product thereafter, like, are you blah 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 blah? Well, wait no further, because yeah, it's kind of a nostalgic. Anyway, so in terms of the genre, I would say this is still blues. However, the way he plays a chord, like that dun 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 dun, I normally see that in rock and roll. But the chords that he used, that dun 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 dun, dun, it's not really rock and roll in terms of the chords that he used, but the playing is rock and roll. So it's like it's, for me, I find it as a marriage between rock and roll and blues. So it's like rock and blues or something. Uh, so in terms of chord progression, blues. In terms of chords, or in terms of playing, I'd say rock and roll. And he used the chord that he uses quite high in my opinion. C, key of C. Usually I would usually see this chord played in key of A, I think, like dun 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 dun. Because usually when it's rock and roll, it's like dun 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 dun. So quite repetitive. Then dun 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 dun, and then they bring it for dun 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 dun, something like that. That's the common rock and roll chord. That's why I felt like in terms of chord progression, still blues. Anyway, we continue. The lead part, no, not the lead part. Around 53 seconds into the song, it was the keyboards. So the first round, it was pretty basic. He was like playing the chords of the song on his keyboard, and then when it's time for the second round, that's where the magic began. Where you would notice that his right hand is more playful than usual, and then his left is more still on the accompaniment mode, like giving that basic rhythm of the song, and then the other one, the right hand, where it's playing the higher notes. It's kind of like playing around already, and then I love it when keyboardists do those, stroking the entire keys with their hands. Very rock and roll. I love that part. In terms of lead, you can see, you can appreciate, 2 minutes 28 seconds is a very short song, and SRV was able to put in a lead part, and I think he was very conscious here because the song is short. He needs to make the song or the lead part worthwhile, and I think it was smart for him to stay in one place in the neck, and then just being playful there, rather than going from left to right and then doing some crazy bends. It's gonna make, I think it's not gonna be as, let's just say that simple. He kept it simple to make that short song like really special, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say, rather than doing like crazy leads, which may, like, it won't be like in balance. Like, song is short, so lyrics is short as well, so the lead part, so that it does not overshadow or over blanket the rest of the arrangement. So he kept it simple and sweet. Finally, I'd like to take notice of the tone of the guitar here. So it's so we all know his guitar is like very customized and stuff, but tone is really really different. It's very in my opinion, very uncharacteristic of a Strat guitar, because it sounded more like a clean tone hollow body. So I don't think he used any effects here, so it's more really more on the hardware. So I think the whoever his guitar tech is, or whoever does the electronics of his guitar, really knows what he's doing in terms of configuration, and he's really like in sync with what SRV likes with his guitar when he selects the tone. You would notice in the certain clips of the video, if you take a pause, you would see that the selector, the pickup selector is way down. And usually when it's way down, uh, you are tapping more on the pickup or pickups that are near or close to the that bridge. But then again, because this is heavily customized, we don't really know what, or I don't really know what the pickup configuration is for every selection. Because usually when you move from top to bottom, you're like accessing the one next to the neck, and then maybe neck and then middle or all pickups, and then middle end, and then the end, something to that effect. But because it's customized, it's really hard to tell from this point. For those who know what his pickup configuration is, when the switching goes, whatever switch he selects, let me know if you are familiar with the actual pickups that are working, or if you know the actual model or what pickups are installed. The better we understand the rationale behind the tone. But anyway, that is my reaction. Interesting song, and leave it in the comments whatever your thoughts are about the song and information that you can share. If you haven't done it yet, please click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, smash that bell notification and the one that says all, so that whenever there's something new on the channel, you'll be the first to know. Tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.